If you know, you know. W. Liam, W. Noel, The Masterplan by Oasis, The Masterplan by Oasis. To any British women, yes, I do have tattoos. Acquiesce, track 1, The Masterplan, My British Goats. Cop a shirt if it's reasonably priced. That's kind of fire. That's fire. Each other, we believe in one another. I know we're gonna uncover. We're sleeping in our soul. We're sleeping in our soul. Do they ever come to Houston, Texas? Wish to go, but everything's depending on the way the wind may blow. I don't know what it is that makes me feel alive. I don't know how to wake the things that sleep inside. I only wanna see the light that shines behind your eyes. Oh, there's a bunch more Oasis albums to get to. Yes. That was, how do, like, my question is, seriously, to people who seriously don't like Oasis, like, why? Like, what's the reason to not like Oasis? Like, purely talk about the music. Why?
Why? How is it? What's annoying about that? You don't want to fucking sing this shit? Cause we believe. Like, come on. It's bland. Oh my god. And y'all will sit there and look at me and tell me Kid A is better than this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Like, this sound groovy. It reminds me of 15 Step by Radiohead. Oh, they're about to slide. I can already tell they're about to slide. What is that, a synth? I love this beat so far.
Underneath the sky I've read, there's a storyteller sleeping alone. He has no face and he has no name, and his whereabouts are sort of unknown. All he needs is his life in a suitcase.
Ooh.
It belongs to a friend of a friend.
Chat, this beat?
We drink to ourselves, we'll amuse ourselves. Underneath the sky again.
Ooh.
Underneath the sky again.
Whoa, this is a banger, nigga. This is a fucking banger. This beat.
Push me away to an unknown place. I'm living in a land with no name. I've been making a start with my brand new heart. Stop me making sense once again. All we need is our lives in a suitcase. They belong to a friend of a friend. And as we drink to ourselves, we'll amuse ourselves. Underneath the sky, underneath the sky again. Underneath the sky suitcase. They belong to a friend of a friend. And as we drink to ourselves, we'll amuse ourselves. Underneath the sky again. Underneath the sky again. Underneath the sky again.
Wow. That, I've heard a lot of Oasis. Okay? I've heard a lot of Oasis. That's up there. They got a lot of good songs. This not leaving the top 3, nigga. You can't name 3 songs better than Underneath the Sky that Oasis has made. You might not be able to name 5 songs, period, in history better than this song, my nigga. You might not be able to. The beat on that was fucking insane. They 2 for 2, and it's a fucking, you put that bitch in a skillet, and it's just, that is a great fucking song right there. Okay? That is a great fucking song right there. Okay? It's bubbling hot right now. They left the studio with their clothes fucking on fire. Like that Gunna shit. Okay? Oasis. Writing that last song. That's what they were doing.
Sitting on my own, chewing on a bone, 1,000,000,000 miles from home, when something hit me somewhere right between the eyes. Sleeping on a plane, you know you can't complain. You took your last chance once again. I landed, stranded, hardly even knew your name. I wanna talk tonight until the morning light, about how you saved my life. You and me, see how we are. You and me, see how we are. All your dreams are made of strawberry lemonade, and you make sure I eat today. You take me walking to where you played when you were young. I'll never say that I won't ever make you cry, and this I'll say, I don't know why. I know I'm leaving, but I'll be back another day. I wanna talk tonight until the morning light, about how you saved my life. I wanna talk tonight about how you saved my life, about how you saved my life, about how you saved my life, about how you saved my life.
That was a pretty cool song. It wasn't crazy. It was pretty cool. But that being said, to the YouTube audience, I'm talking specifically to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and follow the IG though. You know, at Spiller Chris. Look at the fits. Peep the fits. Come on. Peep the fits. I'm gonna take some new fit pics, trust. But with that being said, I know you see the Twitch chat right there. You could be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Go link in the description. Join the Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. We're live every single day. Anything else I need to plug? The Discord, link to the Discord is in the bio. Want to recommend me music? Join the music Discord. Bow. Spill his burner on Twitter. Spill his burner on Twitter. Follow the Twitter. All right, follow the Twitter. That being said, we're back to the album. Sub up. Sub up. Let's go. I think maybe like 700, something like that.
Hate the way that you've taken back everything you've given to me, and the way that you'd always say it's nothing to do with me. Different versions of many men
50 Cent reference?
come before you came. All their questions were similar, the answers just the same. Gonna get me a motor car, maybe a Jaguar, maybe a plane or a day of fame. Gonna be a millionaire, so can you take me there? Wanna be wild, 'cause my life's so tame. Here am I, going nowhere on a train. Here am I, growing older in the rain. Hey, hate the way that you've taken back everything you've given to me, and the way that you always say it's nothing to do with me. Different versions of many men come before you came. All their questions were similar, the answers just the same. I'm gonna get me a motor car, maybe a Jaguar, maybe a plane or a day of fame. I'm gonna be a millionaire, so can you take me there? Wanna be wild, 'cause my life's so tame. Here am I, going nowhere on a train. Here am I, growing older in the rain.
Texas is great.
Here am I, going nowhere on a train. Here am I, getting lost and lonely, sad and only. Why sometimes does my life feel so tame?
I feel like the last two songs aren't necessarily skips. They aren't skips. Like, we're not going to sit here and do that. But they are songs that, after Underneath the Sky, a little bit underwhelming, energy wise, and in terms of like, you know what I mean? Like, Underneath the Sky, I was ready to get on hands and knees and praise Liam, you know what I'm saying? In all types of ways. But after Talk Tonight going nowhere, it's like, yeah. Could have used some Swamp Izzo ad-libs. We'll see. Is this what a British classroom looks like? I like this. I'm a fan of this album's production though. Unico for real. This is Liam, right? Away, away, they fade away, 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 fade away, away, away. Yeah. Pretty tough. Fade away. I like the energy of that one. The last two didn't have that energy. The last two did not have that energy. The Swamp song. We gonna get some Swamp Izzo ad-libs? Why can't I click the lyric button? I don't skip shit. With a song this long, 4 minutes on an album that's already an hour and 6 minutes, I've grown accustomed to like instrumentals more, but there was no need for this. Not a single need for this. Sure, maybe it could be something. The production isn't unique enough for it to be on its own. If this was a regular song and Liam or Noel sung over this, I would excuse it because it'd just be a regular song. The production is, I think, personally better so far on this project than other Oasis projects. I think this is my favorite selection of beats so far. But it still isn't good enough for you to justify a 4 minute interlude. on an album that's already an hour and 6 minutes. That it's just kind of inexcusable, especially coming right before a song that's 6 minutes and 25 seconds. The production wasn't good enough to warrant that. So I'm gonna have to give that like the first time I'll say something negative about Oasis. I still love this band. They're still great. They're still legendary. I still might cop me an Adidas tee. Shout out Liam. Shout out, But that's a L. L. L selection. Off of Sgt. Pepper's? I remember this song. I remember this. I don't think I like it as much as the OG, to be honest. Alright. I'm starting to feel it. Oasis. Alright, Oasis. Alright, Oasis. low key though. What is that comment, bro? Hey, we'll see. I feel like the album lost a little bit of its momentum for me. It lost a little bit of its momentum. I do understand that it's a compilation, not an album. I do understand that it's a compilation, not an album, but I hope it picks back up, is all I'm going to say. I hope it picks back up. How much we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one got potential.
Listen up, lots of times, and today I'm gonna speak my mind. Take me up to the top of the world, I wanna see my crime. Day by day there's a man in a suit who's gonna make you pay.
even magic. Life is automatic.
Don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. I said that I don't mind being on sailing down the river alone. I've been trying to find my way back home, but I don't believe in magic. Life is automatic, but I don't mind being on my own. I said that I don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. I said that I don't mind being on my own. No, I don't mind being on my own. I said that I don't mind being on my
Song ran a little long, but it was good. The song ran a little long, but it was good. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It was good though. It was good. It ran a little long, but it was good.
I'm older than I wish to be. This town holds no more for me. All my life I try to find another
This one's tough.
way. I don't care for your attitude. You bring me down, I think you're rude. All my life I try to make a better day. It's hard enough being alone, sitting here by the phone, waiting for my memories to come and play. It's hard enough sitting there,
Rockin' in your rockin' chair.
it's all too much for me to take when you're not there.
The production on this album has been great. I'm not gonna lie. rocking in your rocking chair.
It's all too much for me to take when you're not there. I'm older than I wish to be. This town holds no more for me. All my life I try to find another way. I don't care for your attitude. You bring me down, I think you're rude. All my life I try to make a better day. It's hard enough being alone, sitting here by the phone, waiting for my memories to come and play. It's hard enough sitting there,
Rocking in your rocking chair.
it's all too much for me to take when you're not there.
Chat, how y'all feel about the lights? Matching, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. It's perfect too. It's literally a perfect color. It's literally a perfect color. Now, I won't sit here and say that that was the best song on the project, because it's definitely Underneath the Sky, but that's number 2 for sure for me. That's a pretty tough song. That's a pretty tough song. I like Rockin Chair a lot. I like Rockin Chair a lot. Half the World Away. Let's see.
I would like to leave this city. This old town don't smell too pretty, and I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And when I leave this island, I book myself into a soul asylum, 'cause I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go, still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams that are mine anyway. Half the world away, half the world away, half the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel bound.
I'm not in love with Oasis slow songs. Not in love with Oasis
And when
slow songs.
I leave this planet,
Or-
you know I'd stay, but I just can't stand it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And if I could leave this spirit, I'll find me a hole and I'll live
What?
in it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind.
What?
Here I go, I'm still scratching around in the same old hole.
Is it still there? No? Yes? Can y'all hear me?
But my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams that are mine anyway. Half the world away, half
not saying this song is bad, but
No, I don't feel down. Don't feel down. Don't feel down.
of course.
Don't feel down. Don't feel down.
So yeah, I just don't know if I'm a huge fan of Oasis slow songs. I'm honestly not sure if I'm a huge fan. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of Noel. Like when Liam singing, I'm in love every single time. But whenever Noel is the one who's leading the songs, I'm not necessarily sure how much I enjoy the song. And I'm not saying that he's like bad. And I'm not saying that Noel doesn't have good songs. I'm just saying that there's like a fat gap between Liam and Noel for me, in my personal opinion. And especially on this song. Bloodborne after this, chat.
There is no time. The little things that make me so happy. All I wanna do is live by the sea. The little things that make me so happy. But it's good. Yes, it's good. It's good to be free. So what would you say if I said to you, it's not in what you say, it's in what you do. You point the finger at me, but I don't believe. Bring it on home to where we found. Head is like a rock sitting upside down. In my mind, there is no time. The little things that make me so happy.
I know how to play the clarinet, guys.
All I wanna do is live by the sea.
The little things that make me so happy.
It's good. Yes, it's
Good.
It's good to be free.
Yes, it's good. Yes, it's good. It's good to be. Every time Liam's on the beat, it's a banger. I'm sorry. What y'all know about Serenade from Don Giovanni? Nothing. This shit sound like some shit you would hear off the Mollusk. So there's some unnecessary length to some of these songs. This ain't. This wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary. I don't know if that was necessary. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that the length of this album is starting to get at me, because it is. This album is long as fuck. I've heard this before. I've heard this before. Bloodborne. Just what we are. Yeah, we know just what we are. Yeah, we know just what we are. What a fucking banger. What a fucking banger. Microsoft Edge better. I like the Edge. there's still 9 minutes left in this album. Dude, that guitar riff is crazy. No, the Pacers would have still lost. The Pacers would have still lost. If you could watch one TV show again for the first, probably The Penguin. That show is pretty good. Head Shrinker Peak. Head Shrinker. Again, this album's length is getting to me. Like, fuck, this shit is long as hell. Like, holy fuck. It got some bangers on it. Don't get me wrong. It got some bangers on it. Do not get me wrong. But fuck, this album is long as shit. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Avengers Infinity War. We're on Jaylen Brown trade watch, chat. Backloaded album. The middle's the weak point. The end is where it picks up. we get it. We can get to that. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on.
Uncle, pull up the lamp in the back. Oh, you got any anime Rex? Mob Psycho 100, Angel Beats.
3, 4.
High School DxD. Nah, just like-
Take the time to make some sense of what you want to say, and cast your words away upon the waves, and sail them home with Acquiesce on a ship of hope today. And as they land,
Why he say
upon
Acquiesce
the
like
shore,
that?
tell them not to fear no more. Say it loud and sing it proud today. And then dance if you wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go which way they wanna go. We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please, brother, let it be. Life, on the other hand, won't make us understand. We're all part of a masterplan.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
Say it loud and sing it proud today. I'm not saying right is wrong. It's up to us to make
Naruto's better than
the
Hunter x
best
Hunter.
of all the things that come our way. 'Cause everything that's been has passed. The answer's in the looking glass. There's 420 million doors.
Naruto.
On life's endless corridor. Say it loud and sing it proud, and they will dance if they wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go which way they wanna go. We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please, brother, let it be. Life, on the other hand, won't make you understand. We're all part of a master plan.
I will say, I think Rim's overrating this project. I think it's a good project. Worst Oasis project I've heard. I think it is for sure the worst Oasis project I've heard, which isn't saying much because I think all of them are at least good. 3.86 to me is a little high. It's just bloated. That's the only problem. I think the middle and the songs maybe a little, like a minute or two, you know what I'm saying? A minute or two too long. But other than that, I do think that this is a good project with a bunch of good moments. Like Underneath the Sky is amazing. Rockin Chair is amazing. Stay Young's amazing. Head Shrinker's amazing. But Swamp Song didn't really need to be there. I Am The Walrus, I could have gone without that cover. I do understand it's a compilation and not an album. So for my first listen, I'm gonna give it a 3 with the chance to be higher. I think this can be a 3.5. I think this can be a 4, maybe. Maybe not. But I think our first listen is a 3.